Hey, what's up? I'm back again. All right. I was actually, it was a suggestion, or more like a request for me to do a foundation tutorial. So I'm gonna basically do concealer in a powder foundation. It's gonna be pretty much light to medium coverage because that's what I normally go for. Now, I told you guys that I was going to let you see me without any makeup on. And a lot of girls on YouTube don't really let you see the raw deal, because sometimes people don't like their skin. But I don't feel like I should hide anything from y'all because we're going to be going through a lot of journeys together. And I don't want to freaking hide the way I really look. I mean, really. So this is me with no foundation on, no concealer. Now, I did a review on the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. As you can see, this is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. My shade is an NC50, okay? First, I'm going to take the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And now, this is a very simple tutorial. It's not going to be very long, I don't think, okay? Light to medium coverage. This is not going to be a really high glam look, but it's definitely something you can do every day. NC50. I'm going to take it. I pump it on the back of my hands. And I just try to just pump very lightly because you don't need too much. A little bit goes a long way with this, okay? And I do about 3 dots underneath my eye. I do 3 dots underneath this eye. And I just take my fingers, because this is the best thing you can use, in my opinion, for concealer. Okay? I take my fingers and I just dab it in. And I'll do the same thing to this eye. Same exact thing. Don't never get too rough with your under eye. Never do that. Because you can definitely bruise yourself up. And you be walking around with black and blues using those concealer brushes underneath your eyes. Because they're pretty rough. And I put a couple of dabs on this eye. And I do the same thing. I actually do conceal my eyelids. Now, before I even started this, I already had, cleansed and moisturized. That is very important. Clean skin is definitely important when you're applying concealer or foundation or anything to your skin. Just make sure that your skin is clean. But I usually like to do it right after I moisturize because in my opinion, I just feel like I like to slip and everything, but I had to get ready to do this thing, and it's not as much slip as I usually like, but it's getting the job done. So you just take as much as you feel like you need, and you get it in, okay? So get rid of all that dark discoloration I have around my eyes. This concealer will take care of that, okay? Now that's out the way, and I look all the way different all the way. Okay, you can just see that my eye area looks much brighter now. And all I did was just apply concealer. I didn't do anything fancy. And as you can see, it's already opened me up. I look awake now. I don't look so tired. That's why it's good to wear concealer. But you don't have to. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you want to pump a little bit more out for your blemishes. Now, it's a little hard to see, but I do have some discolorations. As you can see up here, I have some discolorations on my forehead. So, I'm going to take care of that now. Okay? All I'm going to do is apply it directly to the problem areas. We ain't going to really be putting it all over the face. My skin is bad, but I don't think I have the worst skin. So, I just target those areas. I just target those blemish areas. Alright? And then I blend it in. Please don't just dot it and leave it there. Because you know what? You can really make a mistake doing that. When I first started using concealer, I was just leaving it there. And then when I put my powder on, I was like, ooh, that looks like I have little spots on my face. So I patted it. When you're doing a blemish and you're using a liquid concealer, I always say it's best to pat. It's best to just pat it in. Just pat, lightly pat your skin where all the blemishes are. because you're going to get maximum coverage if you pat. Now, if you move it all around, you're not going to get maximum coverage because it's going to spread just like foundation all over your skin. And you don't want that. You don't want that unless you're looking for full coverage. And at the same time, you're not going to get as maximum of a coverage in that area you are trying to target. So you see, I look like leprosy. Y'all probably like, oh Lord, jeez, I'm turning this channel. Don't turn your dial, okay? Because I'm almost done, just that fast. What I do after I do those leprosy things is I take my MAC. I said leprosy things, Lord Jesus. I take my MAC 109 brush. This is like an Old Faithful brush. It gets it in, okay? And all I'm going to do is just blend out all those little areas on my face that I put that concealer, all those little light spots. Just blend them all out. Now you're probably like, aren't you moving it? No, because it had time to dry. It had time to set and dry. Okay? And I'm just going to go all over the face with that. Just to kind of blend everything out. Just to kind of blend everything out. Okay? Oh. Get in. Don't be shy. Because this part here will make all the difference in the end. Just blending it out. Just making sure you get it. Get it in. Get in. Go over those spots. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Get it in. Okay? Now it's not perfect until you apply your powder. 129 brush by MAC. Studio Fix powder. And it does look rather light. I take NCs and everything but the powder because once you get to the NCs and the Studio Fix powder, they become very ashy and green looking almost, like a yellow green. And that's not cute to have that kind of look on your skin. So that's why I mess with the NW43. I think my real shade is NW45, but I'll talk about that on another day. Okay? I do my eyelids. If you're gonna wear eyeshadow, then don't put the powder on your lids. You can just go ahead and put your eyeshadow on. Go underneath your eye, get it in. Okay? Don't be scared, how I like to say it. Powder that nose. And you know what? I forgot to conceal. I got rid of my nose ring because I just felt like it just wasn't working for me. I guess I just get jealous of people I see with nose rings, and I really think it's a cute look, but I never keep it, and I didn't let it heal, and I just took it out. So anyway, you see I'm concealing that because I have a mark there, and it's pretty much gone. Put that powder on there. This, you can build your coverage. This is what I really like about this. This coverage is very buildable. I don't need to use a lot. It's all about just working it into your skin. Once it oxidizes, it matches my skin perfectly. Now it's going to look really light now. But once this sits for like an hour on my face, it's like it matches perfectly. Trust me. Alright. Oh. Oh, okay. Now, don't forget to get underneath here. Now, some people might use a kabuki brush or something like that, but I don't like that much coverage. That the kabuki brush will offer a lot more coverage or a more densely packed brush. You can even use the 109 brush to do this, but that's if you like a whole lot of coverage. Always get in that hairline and always get underneath this chin because you don't want no lines of demarcation, especially not with powder. Just get it in. So a lot of this is just blending with me. I'm a very big fan of blending because you don't want to see separation marks on your face. Alright? Now, I always do that after I do my makeup. You guys are probably like, yo, she's crazy for work. But, okay. We're done here. We're done. Okay? Excuse my little foundation I dropped some on my neckline, but let me let you guys see my face. You really can't see anything wrong with my skin. That's why I said you guys probably think I have just really great skin, but it's all about how you apply your products. And this is the finished results. I don't want you guys to see me without perfect lighting, so you can just get an idea of what took place here. But that's my foundation tutorial, and I just hope that you guys really got something from this, that you don't have to use a ton of products to get a good look. You don't. So, deuces. I will give you guys my everyday face routine, so do stay tuned for that video as well, because I'm going to just tell you what I just do to get my face going on a regular day. Okay? Alright, see you, peace out, and always remember to put your best face forward. Seriously.